evening, YouTube. My name's Alway, and welcome back to another stream in Minecraft. Joining me today is squad member. Squad member.
Boo.
Okay. Well, that didn't go as planned. And, I was hoping that I might get to a stream with the rest of the squad today, because when Al Hernandez leaves, he usually comes around this time. But, it's the school year just started, Senate's away. He and I haven't been on at the same time all, I want...
That was just on, sadly.
Is that a friend? That is not a friendly dog. That is not a friendly dog.
Oh.
The face of Bo? Anyway. Alright, so what can we do here? We're lacking in the map department. Literally everyone has lost their map except for... except for me.
Well, my map's gone because, you know.
Yeah, you jumped in lava like a moron. Oh, speaking of Hernandez, hey Minecraft, could you send him an invite to the party? And maybe he can join us. Minecraft, there's another dog's entering the premise.
If we have phones, we should get it.
I'm gonna push him into the thornberries. That's it? That's it? That was it? Alright, and I'll also send him an invite too. Oh, looks like he's about to play Battlefield 5. Shame. Anyway. So, yeah, since most of the squad's not here, we're just gonna play some cleanup. Minecraft will try and finish Lakeview Manor, and I'm gonna try and reorganize all this. Okay. Need more cows.
I keep dropping on the props.
I mean, we don't have to worry about this bunch over here.
Yeah, we'll just get rid of all. I was planning to build a stable here.
You wanna put a well, in the actual Lakeview Manor, you would also put a stable here, yeah. The stable will be on this side of the entryway.
It'll be like you enter, and yeah, and it'll be like over here.
Yeah.
Of course, the location is supposed to be varied. It could be up here, or right next to the stinking, what's it? It could be anywhere.
Yep. Now we got sheep in different pens.
Oh yeah. Go quickly show the viewers of that stinking a chicken steak.
I don't care. Killing that one anyway.
I'll keep the feathers for arrows. So I did send you that image of the thing that I built in my Minecraft world, right?
What, the giant
Robot thing? Yeah,
the giant claptrap? I can't.
Why not?
Once I open XMB, it's a screen that they can't see. If we get that far, we'll build one here too.
Too bad though.
It really
Really
is.
a shame that they can't see it. Oh well. Santa already knows.
Did I need a crafting table for this? No, I didn't.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I'm still a weeping angel. Anyway. Thoughts occurred to me what we can do.
I'm going to look through the Doctor Who skins again because I watched more episodes. So it's probably going to make a lot more sense again. Some more things.
Shoot.
Now that one makes sense now.
Yeah, no, me too. I now know where a lot of these skins are coming from. Alright.
I now know what the silent skin is. And this skin, whatever it is.
Yep.
Impossible Astronaut and Headless Monks I know. I know that one. Definitely that one. I now know this one too. We both know Dalek Sec.
Who can forget Dalek Sec? The only Dalek to realize that their quest for global purification, I mean universal purification, was
Then there's the Paradigm Daleks, which I don't think you know yet.
Yeah. Okay. So what can I do? Right. So most of the squad's missing maps, and
Oh, that's right. There's a Centauran.
most of the squad's missing their maps. What's this one? This looks like let's see. Do we have a cartography table?
I'm not sure. I'm literally just building all of our crafting benches in one spot, like in the plan.
Okay. Is there one here?
Why do we have two stonecutters?
I don't know. You probably made one and Senate brought one back.
I never made a stonecutter. I've only been working on the house.
Yeah. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna organize this one chest that's been sitting out here for Lord knows how long.
And I have to see if there's more junk in it.
Yeah.
Now then.
Alright, I'm gonna... Was there like a barrel or a crate here in Lakeview Manor?
There are barrels around, but I really don't want to go.
Ah!
Ow, my ears.
Yeah, then I'll just start sticking all these in the cellar.
Yeah, that's the cellar's supposed to be the storage room, even though we're not building a blacksmith board.
Alright, then I'm gonna designate this chest the edibles chest. I hear the neighbors playing music for another barbecue. And I love the song, I just can't sing along to it.
Luckily, I'm listening to music through Spotify.
Lucky you. We do have a barrel.
I was saving that barrel, just saying.
For?
The alchemy tower.
Oh. Okay. Where's all the books? I hope Alternatives doesn't have it on him.
Probably center, remember when he was messing around with the auto frame?
Yeah.
I did see, I do remember that I put a book there.
Yeah, we have one book downstairs and then that's it.
Do we have dirt down there?
Yeah, I think so. I think I left my phone upstairs. Yeah, my phone's charging. Minecraft, if you can just like look at the wait, is one of those a smelting table? I mean, not smelting, a smoke. Yes.
Oh, cool, they have a lot of cobblestone. I forgot that Senate overmined cobblestone.
Yes. And you have yet to thank him for it, if I recall correctly.
I still the oak wood.
I know. I'll start. Well, let's go to sleep, and then I can chop it up.
Yeah, I'm working on the bedroom so that we can move all of our beds there. Do we have emeralds?
We're using them as part of our altar.
Well, if we have enough, we may need to get some cactus.
What do we need cactus for? There's gotta be a desert around here somewhere.
The green beds in Lakeview Manor?
Oh.
And torches everywhere. This is so dark.
Yeah, you're telling me. Alright. Well, you're gonna need to clear out this area anyway, so I'll start chopping things down.
Whatever is oak wood, just plain old oak wood.
Yeah.
I need. If we get other wood,
I
don't
think
know,
I'll use that for my purposes.
basically birch.
Yep.
Oak for the house.
Well, I mean, do you have bones on you?
I spent it all on the one dog that's just sitting in the house doing nothing.
Of course you did. Can we name the dog? Do we have any name tags?
If we get a name tag, I know I want to name it though.
Miko?
Who?
Miko, the dog from the dog whose owner died in Skyrim.
Huh?
You never found Miko's shack in Skyrim?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you're missing out, dude. There's I forget where. I think it might have been in like one of the cities to the west. Possibly by where you. Actually, I have vague recollections of finding Miko a little after I got the sap from the tree where you get attacked by Spriggans.
You mean the sleeping tree sap?
It's not. I don't remember. So I think it's in that area somewhere. Maybe was it Kynes Grove? Possibly. In any case, yeah, I found there's a shack where like a dog. You'll see like a random dog in the out on the road, and when you go up to him, I think you have to talk to him or something, interact with him, and he'll lead you to his shack where you find his dead owner, who passed away from like rock joint or something. And in his letter he talks about how he doesn't want his dog to be alone, but there's nothing he can do because he's too far out to get like a cure disease potion or something, and he dies from rock joint.
Speaking of rock joint, I think I need to stinking eat that garlic bread that I made by homemade to cure my stinking rock joint that I got. Some freaking axes in the what's it ruin.
Wait a minute, you can make food to cure you of stuff?
Well, certain different foods. In one of your houses, you have to build a kitchen and then build an oven. And then building the oven will allow you to craft sweet rolls, apple dumplings. It's actually really cheap to make apple dumplings.
Oh, you need an apple?
One red apple, one green apple, and stinking and a sack of flour. Remember all those sacks of flour we would carry?
We just stuff in our face whenever we need it.
Half a pound for only one little point of health.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, but I don't remember. I like you get the different types of apples just by finding them and hoping they're the right color, right?
What? Huh?
When you're looking for apples, you just gotta find them and hope they're the right color, right?
I don't know. They're just random rocks. So.
Hey, Minecraft, you have your phone, right?
Why you ask?
You can tune into the stream and see what everyone's talking about.
I don't really think we're gonna have much viewers on tonight.
We have one viewer and like 7 comments already.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so it's like I want to know what they're saying.
Stop being so slow!
Okay.
Okay, there we go. I got my home screen. Alright. You mind giving me Oakland while I'm doing this?
Yeah, I'm working on it. As long as you're not in a place you can get creepered, we're good. It's like we got an entire forest despawning on us. And a random piece of gravel, which I might have left there, in, like the last video.
Holy shit, that was cool. You know something?
What?
Lots of people like doing speed builds in our.
What do you mean?
People just like build stuff on platform things on platform styles and all that things.
Oh. Well, I thought you were checking out our
I know. Let's see. It's all Aztec Warrior Gaming.
And what's he saying?
Hey, this Anch, do you read over? Hello, I can't join tonight already. That's what we planned out. You need to start reading chat, man. That's one of the things streamers have to do. It keeps viewers interested.
And that's why you're the one. That's why you Minecraft get the fun part of looking at the chat because my phone's not here.
AK, I'm just gonna keep building and forget.
Yep, sounds about
Until you
right.
won't remind me.
I
In which
mean,
case,
I'll let you know when someone comments, but it's actually interesting. Our last Minecraft stream had like crazy amounts of views.
mostly probably just because of thinking
People coming in and out, yeah.
Shenandoah's sister.
Yeah.
That's all basically 95% of the comments, I'd say.
Yeah. I mean, hey, shout out to like consistent supporters, right?
I need more dirt and cobblestone. Quick route through this thinking fireplace.
Didn't Senate like destroy an entire forest and break open an entire chunk of the earth just so you can get all that stuff you need?
I know. And really far away too, so it looks natural on our place, but we're gonna tear down all.
we're just when we start expanding outward, we're gonna explore.
So we're still one of these days gonna thinking build the entire world of Skyrim, right?
Not the entire world of Skyrim, but we do plan on. This is one of those worlds I actually want to like commit to for an extended period of time. And the best part is, since most of the world isn't rendered yet, when new updates come out, we might be able to find some of the new if they drop more biomes, we can find them. Alright, now that I'm done collecting most of the foliage that's fallen, I'm gonna head...
Remember that foliage in Dark Souls Master? In the freaking Darkroot Forest thing?
I don't...
I hate trees. As soon as that.
I mean... I think I'd prefer the trees over the stone knights, you know what I'm talking about?
Well, they're not too bad. The ones in the DLC are horrible, but the ones in the regular garden, those aren't too bad, you know? We end up one-shotting them, I think.
What?
Those stone golems in the non-DLC Darkroot garden.
I mean... I don't think we one-shot them, but pretty darn close, because we both, if we both use our heavy attacks, they go down pretty quickly.
I end up killing them in one hit.
With what?
Black Knight weapons that I always have.
Doesn't that mean the Black Knight... And the Black Knight weapons do better against demons, right?
Basically sound demon stuff, but those things aren't considered demons.
Why do we have a traveling merchant on top of our house?
Because it's spawn glitch.
Alright, well... This will hopefully tie you over for a little bit.
You know you should put those in the frickin' chests out front. Like it's just being delivered.
I mean, you could also just pick it up right now.
But keep that future reference.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Because that just makes it look better. It's better. You know how Liquid Manor on the side expansions of certain side expansions, there's also freaking stairs and stuff?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I may do it on the facing the front, but maybe not on the back due to terrain.
I mean, you could always do it that way. You can maybe put like a fence too.
Or maybe just not do the stair thing at all. Or, so to be determined. Because I put this freaking plan on a super flat world.
We can always flatten this area out a little bit.
Well, I'll figure something out. Are you thinking bring a bed over here? Bring my bed over here.
Working on it.
Okay, time for a change in music.
Alright.
Okay, that seems wrong.
just gonna leave your bed here, and I'm gonna carry my bed with me so I can just do that whenever. You know, one of the weirdest things is that this place didn't have no back door. Anyway.
It gets weirder when you build the alchemy towers and enchanters towers and stuff like that. Man, it gets so weird. I don't understand it sometimes.
Yeah.
Want me to explain it?
No, when you're done building it, I'll look it over and just like.
Well, mostly it's related to the first floor part and then the first and second floor on the house inside the tower. That's mainly what it's about.
You know what they say, nature decays, but Latinum lasts forever. Alright. Now that that's done, I'm going to continue reorganizing a little bit. What do I got here? Well, I can stick this into as a fuel source somewhere. And combine these two things together. Why do we have maps? Oh, okay. Alright.
Why the light on? Much better.
So Minecraft, you started school. What's it like?
The brain's turning to mush after fade.
Why do we have just a chest dedicated to granite?
I do that. Chest there, granite, andesite, diorite, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Gravel and then cobblestone, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Why do you have a bucket in with the redstone and the lapis?
I think it's like, which chest is it? On the ladder, or the fourth?
1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th.
Well, that's probably supposed to be like valuables.
Well, if that's our valuables chest, I'm gonna dump our diamonds and stuff into it.
I consider buckets valuable. Don't ask.
Well, I mean, they certainly have their merits. I'll worry about cooking these later because right now they're just taking up room.
Oh yeah, so we should really go on to that Ark world then.
Here's all my plantable stuff, so in case we have to restart a bunch of gardens. Here's a chest dedicated to wool and things. And then at some point we're not even gonna bother using these stone tools.
And now they have a stone cutter, right?
Yeah.
They should also make like a sawmill or something. You know?
I mean, oh, you mean like one of those Skyrim sawmills?
I don't know, just like a sawmill for doing wood.
I can see that. I can honestly see that.
It's like turns in like one little block equals one little thing of like I don't know, cobblestone can be made into one fence, and then one block of wood can be made into a fence.
Or they can do what I think they're mostly doing right now. Like you can there's select stone recipes you can only do from a
I don't know. It could be cool if they had like a small sawmill or something with the stone cutter.
Yeah, I can see that. I can honestly see that.
The stone cutter really just makes things more efficient.
Alright. Alright, so there's so many there's games we're getting closer towards game release time, Minecraft. Are there any games you're looking forward to?
I don't know.
I mean, we've got Borderlands 3 coming.
So how is the organization?
I'm just really trying to like figure out how to make your thing organized. Like your chest here is so
This chest was just set aside to just start something randomly,
Yeah.
and well, it's not him doing anything. Don't worry. Oh yeah. When you get a lot of birch wood, can you also try turning the chests?
I think if I really try to figure out how this is organized, I can make this work. All right.
Have you found lava yet?
Oh, I mean, there's the thing of lava you fell into. It's funny how you're completely decked out in armor, and I haven't even bothered starting on mine.
I have no idea where I'm going now. We don't have any hope beds and some to make some new ones.
Alright, the lack of organization in your chest is just like
You have a lot of string.
No, I think I used most of my string on
Do you have any string? I'm also gonna need like 8 pieces of, I don't know, wool of a certain color, basically green. Saying Hernandez's bed still to sit in this hallway.
Yeah, well, when we're done with it, we'll see what we can do.
Hernandez's tree is still on fire. Can you just turn on fire spread so it can burn?
There's no way of controlling the way the fire spreads.
It's already pretty well controlled. It's just floating leaves. No other trees nearby.
Alright, then keep an eye on it. I'm turning it on. Just watch it, just make sure it doesn't spread anywhere. You know, I'm doing all this work to try and find a good organization system. I'm gonna forget half of this stuff. This lack of organization is starting to hurt my soul.
What soul?
My dark soul.
Dark Soul 3?
Sure. Oh shoot, my mistake. Darn it.
That first wood.
Planks or
Logs.
No.
Speaking of, I'm out of again.
Oops. Oh, I can't wait till I start labeling this thing with signs.
Probably make them out of birchwood. No need clicking viewers.
Yeah.
Comments. Basically, I just need more chests. I just need chests and stuff.
We're just gonna put chests everywhere, so it's like the barrels from Lakeview, or no?
I'm not sure.
So, what games is coming out? Let's see. We have Don't Starve coming. Don't Starve Together actually on sale right now on the PSN. So I'm probably gonna pick that up, and then we'll play that together for a little while. Try and learn the ins and outs. Oh, we do have string Minecraft.
How much?
3 pieces.
Let me see how much. Well, let's try to get 7 more.
What for?
Part of the bed.
What do you mean? Like, oh, you're talking about the like the roof of the bed?
Yeah, you can put string and carpet on top and stuff like that.
Oh,
Makes it look better.
okay.
If you're not getting any news, you can video, no comments.
You're forgetting Minecraft. We rarely stream on Sundays.
Chest space?
Yeah.
I see you have a book in your inventory.
Yeah, no, I do.
That's the only book we have.
That we can have that we have access to, unless Anchenenda's lost it when we
Only these 2 building stands and that barrel and cauldron.
Well, yeah, that's like our placeable thing type chest. Know what I'm talking about? It's pretty self-explanatory how I'm doing this, I think. I say that, but even I can't figure out my own system sometimes. Well, we class iron bars as, like, valuable?
I don't know, I'd probably class it as miscellaneous.
Well, we don't have a chest for that yet, do we?
Don't worry, all the chests are supposed to be like double chests on top of them, you know what I'm saying?
Well, now I need a chest for, like, mob loot. Mob loot and what we...
2 different chests for mob loot.
I guess I can put it under, like, this... I'll go to sleep and we'll figure it out in the morning. Yeah, I'll, go chop down another tree.
A couple trees, because, oak wood and birch. Basically, just cut any tree you see.
Yeah, I'm trying to just, take down the perimeter so we can, like, you know, so you can build in peace and whatnot.
I'm kind of out of materials.
Well, then we've got tools, we've got time. Time to start getting them.
So when Sant was mining all that cobblestone, you know what the one thing he didn't do?
What?
I saw he had a lot of iron down there when I went to grab cobblestone myself. And you know what he didn't do?
What?
Grab it.
Oh. Do we need gunpowder?
Brewing later on.
Of course you were gonna say that. I was gonna let that creeper do some free landscaping for me.
I don't even need that dirt no more.
You know, the fact that there's a lake right here could actually kind of make sense, because behind Lakeview Manor there's the lake and that little altar with the necromancer.
Lake, literally just a lake view.
Yeah. Though I really don't feel like cutting through this mountain just to make the lake look bigger. So, I was thinking about making a little mini game that we can do Minecraft with the squad.
Ow.
You have the Weeping Angel skin, right?
Yeah.
You know how it is. Weeping Angels. You look at them, they can't move, right? So what if we create like a little puzzle maze? Like we build a house that like they have to find like all the secrets and stuff, right?
And
They have to find like a TARDIS key, and then they gotta go find a TARDIS, which will like build which we have to put which we'll put like randomly, and then we set up in different locations, and then, you know, we have to wait until they pass by us, and then when they're not looking, we start moving. And we'll just like, you know, we have to sneak up. They have to find what they can, but they have to, you know, they have to be careful, because if we touch them, I don't know if we want to kill, if they're out, or like,
I think I know. I was thinking, well, so far from this, I'm thinking they're not looking at us, we attack them. Basically, I was thinking they look at us, we just like have a sword in one thumb, and we're on the next slot. So we have an empty hand, right? And then when we're not looking, we sneak up on them, sword, and kill them. We gotta keep inventory on. They go back to the stinking They go back to well, we're gonna set up beds outside, right?
yeah.
They go so they can respawn back at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, but like, if they have like the TARDIS key and we get them, how would that work? We just have to hold the TARDIS key out in our hand, like that one Weeping Angel did. Because I think I was thinking like a elimination type thing. We get up behind. We only walk when they're not looking, and we just like, if we walk up to them and hit them once, and when we hit them once, they're out. And if both of them are out, then like, you know.
Then Weeping Angels win.
Yep.
Tell them yes. They don't need the Doctor Who skin though.
Not if we're the only ones being the Weeping Angels.
What if it would be better if they had the skin, be like Senate being the Doctor, we be the Weeping Angels, Ozymandias be like Rose Tyler or something?
No, I think the only companion that's encountered the Weeping Angels was River and Amy, right?
Alright, Amy Pond.
Don't you mean Amy Pond?
Yeah.
You said Amy's song.
Well, technically, spoilers, by the way.
Okay, don't spoil it for me either.
But River's song is actually,
Da, 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 da. I don't want to know.
Sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Oh, actually, fun fact. You remember that one episode with when the Doctor had like a daughter?
Uh-huh.
You know the actress for that character?
And?
It's actually David Tennant's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if they were married after the fact or before, but David Tennant and the actress for the Doctor's daughter are married.
Well then.
I hear a zombie. Oh, and I see iron.
Where are you right now?
I'm kind of by the lake. There's a couple of like little descents into darkness around here. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that, just like a little mini game. And we can do other Doctor Who themed mini games too. Like we can be Daleks or something, and they have to figure out a way to like stop the Daleks. They can't kill us, but we can kill them. And you've watched more Doctor Who than I have, so I kind of want to do it now that I thought about it. Yeah, I kind of also.
I was thinking maybe. You remember that stinging thing with the Dream Lord and stuff?
Yeah.
I will do that. Be like you being I don't know. One of us hosts. Be like.
Gives you privileges. Like we could do this in the super.
One person. Like for example, I host the world. I would be like just thinking Dream Lord, right?
Uh-huh.
And you Ozymandias and would be like Amy, Roy, and the Doctor, right? It'd be like you guys in one. We build two separate worlds. You guys are I use like teleport sheets to teleport you into like one, right? Then to be like when you fall asleep, I will teleport you to the other one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what can we do? Like, cause like in that one, the crutch for that episode was they couldn't figure out which reality was the reality. So
it turns out both were.
But don't spoil it.
No one here watches Doctor Who, and no one watches the videos.
Yeah, there's still a population of people that watch, and I don't want to spoil it for them.
What they even watch Doctor Who?
Well, we don't know. We can't, and we don't, and I don't want to chance it because Doctor Who is amazing. The fact that we get to watch that we get to experience it ourselves, I do not want to take that away from them.
So what? What will happen if we spoil it? What? The channel gets banned or something? Spoiling?
No, but like think about all the people who then just like the shock and surprise. Like the shock and surprise we get from watching Doctor Who. You really gonna rob someone of that?
Alright, can I get that book?
What book? Oh yeah.
They had. I think I was playing the music. I was playing the music.
Yeah.
Lakeview Manor.
But like they have to. But where are you? Oh. But we have to like. But if we're gonna do mini games like that, we have to do like special like challenges.
We'll have to determine that and just create a whole separate world.
Yeah. But with the Weeping Angels it was easy. They in their episode they're trying to unlock the TARDIS because of the power it will give them. But what will we do if like one of us was playing as the Dream Lord? You'd have to figure out a scenario for us to play out in both realities.
And because of the not much variety in this game.
It will all have to be explicitly from our imagination. I want to do something with the Suntarans, though.
No Santarans.
Are you my mummy?
Not that either.
We could do that, honestly. I just wish we had more people that could that had that skin, so we could at least get that working. We could do. Is there a skin for those plastic things in the pilot?
What pilot?
You know, the first episode, those living plastic things.
I don't think there's living plastic. Guys, plastic isn't alive.
How did I get into the cellar? Oh wait, I'm going in the. I'm like.
Ladder, or you jump in the fireplace.
Seriously? Oh.
The fireplace doesn't have netherrack yet. You need to go get that.
But I could honestly see that. I could see that being a thing. We should definitely set that up for a stream, just like we just do a stream a couple of hours just to let Senate and Antronendez try and like figure out what's inside our deranged minds.
Or our version of the TARDIS.
I want to do that. Like on the surface, we build the actual police box, and then we like dig underground and build like the rest of the TARDIS.
What are you doing right now?
I think I finally built enough chests for us to fully organize all the stuff we currently had. Oh, there we go. Found it. Alright.
I have a question.
Yes.
Where should we put this?
You found. Oh, did you take out the diamonds? You took out the diamonds, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh, you took the diamond from the altar? Did you take the?
I took a diamond from a diamond from item frame.
Oh. We were supposed to immortalize that first diamond.
Eh.
Alright. Well, we'll just stick that in the stick another diamond in the thing in the altar.
For now, we'll just stick us thinking the diamond pickaxe in there.
Yeah, that can work with that.
First, I'm gonna go sleep in the partially finished. I still need oak wood.
Well, I got wood. I've got oak wood in the I almost said we have oak wood and torch wood.
Torchwood?
Yep.
Oh, speaking of torchwood, we should probably build some mini game like that or something.
What? They just have to get out of torchwood. Yeah. Anyway, this is the part where I go and have dinner now. Hey, you wanna like put yourself in a safe place and then play as me, so that the viewers can actually see something.
I don't know.
Please, and at least make the stream interesting.
I still need to eat too, you know.
Well, I'll eat first and then you eat.
That's so bad about me eating first.
Well, actually, you know what? I'll just eat and try to when I get an opportunity, like when we go to sleep. Somewhat unprofessional of me, but
Who the hell cares anymore?
I'm not a professional at this yet.
Don't even matter. No one watches our videos.
People do watch our videos. It's just that what can we expect from? We don't have a large subscriber count, so
How much do we have anyway?
we have like 55 people. Did you really have to put that portal to hell over there?
Why not? That chest out there's probably be gone eventually, right?
Yeah. All right, but don't go into the Nether yet. I want the full squad to be ready before we do that. Just like we all get armored up and decked out, and then we just get destroyed by.
Which means I'm still never gonna have that netherrack.
Okay, I'll let you jump in and grab 2 pieces and then come right back out.
What about building the sneaking cobblestone thing?
Oh, this is gonna kill me. This thing's gonna kill me. Oh no, it didn't. Oh. Just go in, do what you gotta do, and then come back out. But don't even build the thing. Just be careful.
I'll bring Flintstone in case the gas destroys the.
Yeah, that's always a good idea. No, I saw iron around here somewhere. Just don't remember where.
What?
Oh, look, a spider.
I have 9 pieces of uncooked iron that I don't know where to put.
Don't we have furnaces?
Yeah, but I'm too lazy to smelt it.
Do we have a cooker yet? I mean, a blast furnace?
No, we don't have a kaboom furnace.
I know I saw iron around here somewhere. Just don't remember where. Oh, I found some.
And you know something?
What?
I'm out of wood again.
Alright, well, you're gonna go get it yourself.
Let's see, where's Senate anyway?
I don't know.
Did he bail on us?
I mean, he's probably got his own things he has to do, and I don't blame him if he doesn't want to stream with us. Not after the last time we treated him.
Okay, so room partially complete. Still need more chests. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna start looking through our chests, seeing what brewing items there we have.
That's the worst part about like trying to organize in this game. Some things focus on different areas, so it's like. Ooh. Ooh.
You know, it's not gonna be fun
What?
if the portal ends up in the stinking if the portal ended up in the what's this place in the fortress. Oh, how not fun that would be. You know.
It could be like that one episode with the Centaurans. It's just like when he presses the button to the teleport, and then he teleported right in the middle of the ship. Remember?
Mm.
You know, it's something I want to test first. I've got an idea for what we can do with a Centauran themed
I don't even know how everything's supposed to be organized.
huh?
I'm not even sure how everything's organized. Where do I put my feathers?
You'd probably drop that in with the bone and the um uh mob loot.
Mm. Oh, where did I put iron ore?
Um, for now, probably leave it in the chest outside, and then once
Diver's chest.
yeah,
Probably.
be great if you smelted it, but
Too lazy to do that.
aren't we all? This is the trouble with like how I do things in mines. First, I go about lighting everything up so I don't get creepered, and then I backtrack to grab everything. But usually by the time I start backtracking, I will have forgotten where everything is, and then like I start missing things.
Don't forget to look up.
You know, remember how in Assassin's Creed we made fun of the guards for never looking up?
Yeah.
I was at work one time, and we had like a clipboard that had all of the like the things that we logged what we had done for a specific job site, and we put it somewhere high up, and I completely forgot about it because I assumed we just put it back in the box with the rest of our supplies. And so I go to my senior, who because he was there with me, and I figured he'd be the one most likely to have the list. Oh, is that a? And so he just takes me back to the place where I gave it to him the day before, and guess where it was? It was in that room a little higher up than where I was looking. Just above eye level. I don't look. It's not just in Assassin's Creed, kids. People don't look up in real life either.
You don't even look up in Minecraft, which is why you mess up so many ores.
Oh yeah, that too.
There are so many freaking saplings.
Oh yeah.
I think I know what I'm going to use as fuel for the furnace.
Hey, have you gotten started on the armory yet?
I'm doing the bedroom first, and I need more oak wood.
I'm gonna regret this.
What are you regretting?
I was just dropping as like I see gravel suspended in midair, not dropping. So I was like, what's up? What's under? Oh, or over it?
And
Well, I didn't get crushed by the gravel.
but
Didn't really find anything in the gravel, hidden by the gravel either. Yep. Okay.
the shield's damaged.
Yeah, I know.
Like a lot. Probably because of Senate.
Yeah.
We don't have a grindstone yet, do we?
Well, you can always make one.
Man, we really need signs on these chests.
I would give anything for a sonic screwdriver right now.
Why?
Imagine how easy it would be if I had Sonic.
To do what?
I don't know. It seems like the sonic screwdriver can do just about anything.
Except what? Not that the Sonic screwdriver can't do wood.
Trying to make a.
Suicidal cave diving.
More fun. More fun when things are dangerous.
There's a ravine over
Somewhat of a ravine, sure.
there. Probably some. Do you see lava in it?
I saw lava in it.
How much lava?
Enough lava to kill you.
Is it like one small little lava falling from the walls, or is it just?
I'll let you decide when we get down there. Anyway, I'm gonna mute my mic and take a bite out of dinner.
There are two traveling merchants, one on the roof and one not on the roof. Why does it cost 5 freaking emeralds for a fern?
You're forgetting, Minecraft, there's a reason why all of these traveling merchants are traveling merchants.
Why?
Because they're such rip-off artists, their own villagers kick them out.
That really knows people behind them. That's a Cadillac.
Hey, you're just there to grab your netherrack and come out. You're not exploring.
I can see there's some glowstone not too far away.
Yeah, don't get it either. We're only here. Grab your netherrack and get out. Are we ever gonna eat these cakes?
Probably not.
Oh yeah. Before it burns down the house. How are you still on fire?
Because fire is hot.
If I leave fire spreads on, we end up burning this house down. Okay. To make a blast furnace, I need like stone, right?
Well, that's going to need iron.
That's what?
Need 4 iron in a furnace. I saw a hole in the wall.
I need 4 iron in a furnace for a blast furnace? I thought I needed stone too, like like cooked stone.
Or blast furnace. Blast furnace. It's apparently 5 iron ingots and 3 blue stone. Apparently. And of course, we have like no iron.
Don't worry, I got some iron. So what is it? 5 iron ingots.
With the iron helmet shape, with the first in the middle, and I think you can guess the rest.
And then stone in the... okay.
Listen, why is there a freaking hole in the wall? I said one random piece of oak planks. Probably came from the wall. Oh, the one thing we're
I thought you
lacking
said
around
stone in a helmet. Oh, wait. Smooth stone, right?
here- Yeah, you need smooth stone.
So... stone.
And then you refine it again.
Yep. I can take this opportunity to eat. Oh, I have an idea.
But
Remember that one episode where Captain Jack clings on to the TARDIS while it's traveling?
no.
It was in the episode before the Master.
Oh, right.
We can make it so, like, we build a TARDIS, like the TARDIS box, and then we put like a bunch of like platform. We'll just do like a bunch of yellow blocks for platforming, right? It just becomes a parkour challenge to get into the TARDIS.
Hardcore to a target with a floating blue box.
Yep. Why'd you put oak saplings as fuel?
Forget name tag, I'm so naming my dog. Not sure what to name. Not sure what I would name him though.
K9?
We already have one. There's still a Weeping Angel.
What?
There's still a Weeping Angel.
Oh yeah.
the point of this box?
What box?
What is the wooden shit bucket?
Is this supposed to be the Dalek from that one from the where? From the 19
I don't think I've ever seen that dog yet.
yeah.
You haven't seen the Paradigm Daleks yet, have you?
I actually got this. No, I saw that one. I actually get this skin now.
Yours then?
Yep.
Have you seen the vampires yet?
Yes.
Have you seen the what's it? Have you seen the
The what?
have you seen the stinking episode with the what was that token? The Cyber Shade?
It's like, it looks like a Cyberman. It's like a bronze Cyberman face with like the black cloak, right?
Yeah.
Yep. That was the last time you saw the 10th Doctor on screen before the next regeneration. You saw the Cyber Shades in that one episode before the 10th Doctor became the 11th Doctor.
Oh, why did we get this like that?
Oh, it was an impulse buy.
The 11th Doctor is wearing a freaking fez.
What is a fez?
I don't know, but fezzes are cool, right?
I don't know. Gonna take a bite out of dinner now.
I'm killing half these oak trees that are just sitting out here. There's just oak wood everywhere. Amidst of what? Oh well.
Alright, organized the place, got some iron. I think that's intended for me. But could you please put it back in the fridge? Don't really feel like eating it. I'm eating a whole lot as it is. Where's all our redstone, Minecraft?
I put in the alchemy thing as, you know, part of it. I only grabbed the stack.
Hmm.
So how's that thing that looks like a flute wall? Allie?
What?
How's that thing that looks like a sweet roll?
Oh yeah, it's great. I just need people to help me eat it.
Oh, so you're the guy because it's a sweet roll, right?
Basically.
And with lemon. Oh yeah, let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
You know, at some point I'm gonna get my chest correct.
We'll get signs, of course.
Hold on. Be right back.
14 stairs. Not stairs, that's things. Sticks. I need more help with it.
Oof. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to catch you during the stream. Sorry.
Alright, I'm back.
I
Hey,
didn't mean to
Minecraft.
catch you during the stream. Sorry about that.
Oh. Someone else is here? Oh shit, yeah, you are here.
Yeah, I didn't mean to catch you during the stream. That was on me. Sorry.
No, that's cool, dude. You know, I need I don't really do much commentary on my own, and Minecraft's not keen to keep a conversation going either. So,
Oh, so is it okay if I can stay?
you can stay. If
Alright.
if it wasn't okay, I'd probably just mute you. So,
But anyways, I'm gonna blow your mind with something I found out today on Remnant.
what?
I found a crazy build that I am trying out right now. It's pretty much a one-shot, and it's supposed to work for Nightmare.
Well, good
It's
luck.
slightly insane. No, it's slightly insane. I'm already in Nightmare, by the way.
Well, have fun.
It's insane, dude. I'm doing like 10 million damage. Well, not 10 million exactly, but like 10,000, you know?
You know, I'll say one thing about Remnant. They make the game difficult, but if once you play enough of it, it becomes stupidly like simple.
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah. It turns into a walk in the park. That is, if you can
Not until
dedicate.
you get on Nightmare mode.
Challenge accepted. As soon as both me and Minecraft beat the game first time around.
Hey, speaking of which, you up for finishing a stream today on beating the game today?
I don't know.
Come on. It'll literally be a 2-hour stream, literally.
Yeah, but
If that's where I think you're at right now.
I haven't killed the locust yet. I was gonna wait till Minecraft.
Me and him both can help you. Me and him both can do it.
I was gonna
don't
wait
mind.
till.
I legit, dude. A while ago, I just literally soloed against them.
Yeah,
Not joking. Yeah, like
Dude.
it was a pain. It was a pain.
Like I'll tell you the truth, man. I walked into I joined a random like earlier. I forget if it was this week or last week. I joined a random, and I go through the swamp area with like a crossbow and a one-tap pistol, and then I wasn't paying attention to what dungeon we had walked into up until the cutscene cut, and it's the darn locust, and I'm like, oh, I'm doing this fight with a crossbow and the one-tap pistol.
But I found out a fully upgraded hunting rifle. All it takes is 2 taps in their weak spot, and they stop screaming. So basically, what I do is I tap one of them 2 times, and turn around and tap the other 2 times. And then I use the rattleweed, you know, the rattleweed
to draw
and I use
draw the whatchamacallits away from you.
Yeah, and I used it. I put it on my SMG, the really fast shooting with 35 rounds.
I actually don't remember what I put it on, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
And then the hunting rifle, I ran Hot Shot, the mod Hot Shot with the level 20 hunting rifle. And I just shreked them, dude. I just shredded them. Like, wow. I was surprised. I was like, I'm not even getting weak spot hits. I'm just critting him over and over. And I'm like, even the fire damage has a 45% increase on the hunting rifle when it's maxed, and I think it's retarded.
Well, it's definitely one of those games where once you've earned it, you've earned it, right?
Yeah, it's. But I will say this: it's not too fun on hard difficulty right now. I'm kind of struggling actually.
I mean, they got to keep the game challenging somehow, right? They can't have you blowing through the game, one-shotting everything, especially when you're jumping.
But if you complete the game on hard nightmare difficulty, apparently you get a trait. That's just for that. Yeah, you get a trait for it. For just completing the game on the hardest difficulty.
Definitely
it's
something.
supposed to. Definitely supposed to. What? What?
We just keep cutting. We both start talking at the same time, and then I stop so you can finish. Okay, definitely worth something worth going for, being the game on the hardest difficulty. But right now,
Yeah.
like, a lot of my friends have stopped playing it, so I was like, I don't wanna. Like, I don't wanna like go through the game where I have a guy that's just ridiculously overpowered. No offense. And you know, and then it's not really a challenge. Like, I want my first playthrough to be somewhat of a challenge. Even
It's too late now. You've already got to the point where it's overpowered.
yeah, I'm pretty ridiculous right now. But if I decide to solo something, I'll still be throwing my head against the wall for a good hour or so.
Well, I can solo certain things to a certain point. Like certain things I can't solo, certain things I can. But I have to come up with a strategy to counteract how to solo it.
Yeah, like the game. The game
Because
really.
against the bugs, dude, the only thing that saved me that entire fight was the Rattleweed. Like, no joke. It wasn't even my crit damage that saved me, it was the Rattleweed.
Yeah. I will say this much though, like, the fact that what makes most bosses difficult in that game is the fact that they summon ads to the fight is just, it's just ridiculous.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
That's what makes soloing it that much more difficult. You're constantly being ganked every step you take.
Which I found a way around that, and that is to go, the skulls, get extra enforcements in there.
Yeah, just being able to summon anything is like a blessing.
That's what saved me a lot, was these skulls.
Alright. You gonna get...
There's no... What? You
I wanna...
cut first.
Yeah, I wanted to change up the subject a little bit. What, are you looking forward to any games coming out?
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to Borderlands 3. I used to be a Borderlands player. I played all the Borderlands. My favorite game that the one Borderlands that did it for me was Borderlands 1, and that was a phenomenal game when it released. I loved it, hands down. Always played Brick, ran around just punching things to death because
Really?
Yeah, Brick was my favorite. But if I wanted to play someone overpowered, I'd play Mordecai. Mordecai was the most overpowered character in that game. Still is, and till today, never will be replaced. Mordecai's still a beat.
My God, it doesn't help you filling up my screen if I'm underground.
Oh, he's muted, by the way, for me. I think he has me muted.
In any case, yeah, I tell you the truth, I liked Borderlands 1, but I think Borderlands 2 had more memorable, funny moments.
Oh no, for sure. But Borderlands 1 is what made the series for me. That game made the series. I only like the one character on Borderlands 2, and that was literally Krieg. He was my main. He was my go-to. He was my best character. I had a build for him that literally made it to where he's like stupid OP. Not even your teammates can kill you and stuff like that.
You ever play the Technomancer?
Yeah, the Mechamancer. Yes, I actually have. I liked her ricochet tree where you're able to like ricochet a bunch of your things around and stuff. I always went for not one robot. I guess you have pistol where you got to shoot the ground and ricochet the bullets, so it actually does damage. I went for that pistol a lot with her, and I just went straight for ricochet tree, and just shredded everything in my path. I didn't even need slag at all, period, because that weapon did so much damage at OP8. Like, it did over like 1 trillion damage per shot, and no matter what I would do, with the Mechamancer, I would always get crits with the Ricochet.
Yeah. They say that freaking Necromancer was like the most OP freaking vault character to play as. I'm pretty sure any tree you played as broke the game.
No, actually, I disagree with that. The reason I say that is because Krieg is the only character that can actually kill the Necromancer and Death Trap.
Oh, you're talking about Krieg Psychopath.
Yep. He was the only character that could delete that character off the face of the game. Literally, because he's so tanky once he reaches that badass psycho form. He's so tanky, you can't kill him. And the way I built him was literally to be the tankiest thing on the face of the earth. And I built him with a Hellborn tree, a little bit into Hellborn tree, a little bit into the Bloodshed tree, so that way I can have so I could stay in the Psycho form a lot longer. And when I transform into a badass Psycho, I just shred everything and become the tankiest thing on the face of the earth. So you just take your pick, because the Bloodlust tree is nice. I like it. And then you have the Mania tree, which is where he gets most of his Psycho function from. And then you have the Hellborn tree, which I don't like it. I only used it for its last ability. It's the Blood Explosion, I think it was called, was on the Bloodshot tree. I think it was called Bloodshot tree. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I built into that tree a little bit with Blood Explosion, with the badass Psycho, which is Mania, and I made it to where I didn't use Friendly Fire, but I still had that ability to take damage and get my ultimate faster, you know? Yeah, because Krieg passively has that ability. You don't need the Friendly Fire ability. He passively has it. So let's say you're being shot at by an enemy, you automatically, like within like 10 shots, you get your ultimate if you don't use the Badass Psycho. But if you use the Badass Psycho mode, you get it automatically as soon as you come back out, and you can just reactivate it, and that's why Krieg is called Krieg the Immortal. That's the build I went for, and it's what put him on the face of the earth as Krieg the Immortal.
You played pre-sequel, right?
I've played pre-sequel. Wilhelm was my favorite. Wilhelm.
Have you ever tried playing as Claptrap?
I despise Claptrap.
But you've played as him.
Yes, I had to beat the game with him, of course.
You remember that little prompt whenever you tried to play as Claptrap?
Oh God, the one where which ones? The ones that you would like become a tank, like a boat.
No, I'm just like, no, when you're in the character selection menu, you pick Claptrap, and like, the game's like, oh, it must have been a mistake. You don't want to play as Claptrap.
Yeah.
And then you confirm again, and the game's like, seriously? You want to play as Claptrap? I think, and then like, I know you get like 3 prompts, and before it's like, alright, go play as Claptrap then, you weirdo.
Yeah, you get like at least 3 prompts before it says something to you about it.
But then again, Claptrap had that ability where like the big crutch of Borderlands pre-sequel, the oxygen, was like negated.
Yeah, that's because he was a robot.
Except the corrosive was not fun.
Oh yeah, corrosive, frickin'.
Yeah, corrosive shredded poor little Claptrap, but you could counter that with mods, class mods and such. But yeah. I went for mostly like I went for laser with Wilhelm, like lasers, you know, like straight lasers. Because that's his best tree, was lasers. I read up on him a lot. Before when I first started as him, I looked through his kit, understood what had to happen, and I said, okay, this man, he needs lasers. Lots and lots of lasers. He needs the ability just to shoot lasers. Because this man can shred with them. And guess what? I built him. He literally can do a substantial amount of damage just with Moxie's laser weapon that you start out with. And it's crazy how much damage you can do with him.
Let me think. Minecraft, what killed you?
I hate sweet berry bushes.
Oh.
And my favorite legendary weapon of Borderlands 2 would have to be, it's a Melwin SMG. It was called Hell Baby Maker. The Baby Maker.
You know, I had two weapons that I actually really liked in Borderlands 2. It was the talking sniper rifle that you got when you did that one quest for Hyperion.
Oh yeah.
And then it was that other,
it.
it was that other sniper. I guess it was classed as a sniper rifle, but it was like a bolt action, and it had iron sights.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. It's the Buffalo rifle,
And that thing, if you hit a crit with anything, you either blew off its arm or killed it outright.
Yep. I only had like permanently two favorite weapons in that. My favorite one though was I liked using on Krieg was the Baby Maker. I loved using it on Krieg. Like that was like my go-to weapon for Krieg because it would do so much damage, and then by the time they take you low enough, you could just activate your badass psycho mode and just go in and just wipe them all out after they're weakened by the fire from the weapon, because it just shredded them. It just, even if they had protections for it, it just shredded them. It was just such a great gun. And then
hold on a moment, I gotta mute myself.
Alright.
Alright, continue.
Then I had one more favorite weapon, and I repeat this to the other days, it'll make you laugh, okay? It'll make you laugh. It was the Tiny Tina's DLC of Dragon's Keep. It was the shotgun that shot, like, well, it wasn't a shotgun, it was an SMG that shot slag and a different type of element at the same time. Like it would shoot fire or electric or something like that. I can't remember the name specifically. All I know is it was a plasma caster one, and it was from Tiny Tina's thing.
No, it's a shame I never finished the DLCs on the PS3 before coming to PS4.
The game was free. The Master Edition was free a couple months back.
Yeah, I was just too darn lazy to start from scratch again.
I mean, I'd be happy to do it on stream with you. I mean, I'm probably gonna do a stream on it. I still haven't even got to it.
Yeah, like I can.
Honest opinion.
Yeah, Minecraft and I started a pre-sequel playthrough where we were both playing as Claptrap, just for the shits and giggles. It's I mean, I now understand what it's like to play as Claptrap, and now my little brother knows what it's like to be on the receiving end of some of Claptrap's abilities.
Hey, Claptrap wasn't actually an OP character, but he was so good that barely any of the characters could touch him without knowing your character. You know, it's like if you were playing as what's her name.
No, my biggest complaint with Claptrap is It's like
Berserker.
it's when you pop. It's like when he popped his ability, and it was Fun Zerker, and now I'm just running around trying to grab ammo, and I have my rocket launcher out, and I just immediately launch a shell into my own face.
I agree with that. The Fun Zerker thing actually was
Fun.
fun, but it was actually kind of a stupid ability, in my opinion.
It
was
was
actually
the ammo actually.
kind of.
Then.
I know.
The
Also,
ammo-
yeah, the
the
ammo
ammo
regen
regens, but-
wasn't fast enough, because like you usually lost the magazine, because the Fun Zerker runs out, and then you still have like almost an. If it's like a weapon that has like a large magazine, you won't get back the entire magazine because it stops regenerating after the thing runs out.
I have played as Claptrap, so I know what it's like to run out of ammo a lot with that character.
But I think
Trust
I like
me,
that I like
more-
that Claptrap was basically a mishmash of like different
When my favorite building capture was probably when you pull the ability and the bouncing rubber duck.
no, fuck, I don't even know what the hell the point of that one was.
I keep bouncing around shooting, and the enemies shoot the rubber duck, and I take no damage. I think.
No, the favorite one was the one thing where like it's like what Vault Hunter even does this?
All right. Yes. It's perk. You get that by perk.
Oh,
Pull the ability, then freaking Jack in the Box starts playing while Claptrap goes charging the enemies.
and as soon as the weasel pops, you explode and you kill everything around you. I feel like that might be a teaser to Borderlands 3.
Why don't we just go back to Borderlands, do sequel, and go more Claptrap-iness?
I wanna play
I'll
Borderlands.
probably-
I do want to play Borderlands 3 and get the hamburger launcher though.
I don't want the hamburger launcher, dude. I want the gun launcher, the gun that launches guns, so people can pick up all the guns that it launches.
Although to be fair, I'd love to get both too, just to have both of them.
Because the guns, I believe it said inside the trailer, it only lasts just for so long. You can only have so many guns, you know.
No, but I could just imagine like they find a way to exploit it, and you're just shitting out guns and getting yourself tons of money.
And then they have
True,
slot
true.
machines again. They have
Oh, dude, if they have slot machines again, I'm not gonna have more than like $1,000 at any given point.
My first slot machine, the first time I used a slot machine, I got a legendary weapon straight up.
Yo,
And that
dude.
was when I was like level 14, and I was playing as the Siren for my first time.
Yeah.
That's what I started on, was the Siren, because I didn't know Chris Krieg didn't exist at the time, you know.
Yeah.
And I looked at the Siren's kit, and I said, the Siren's pretty good. I'm gonna try Siren.
Yo, the siren had like one particular tree was really good if like you had people that were going down left and right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like you just like if you had your ability, I'm sure you can make it so cooldown was much faster, and you just like someone goes down and you use your ability on them and it brings them back up. That thing was like a lifesaver in like the final arena. Like the
Oh no doubt, dude. No doubt. Like
not the final, not like the final arena for the game, but like final arena like the one of those like a little survive mini games that they had. It was a throwback to Moxie's Underdome.
Moxie's on the Dome on Borderlands 1 was my favorite by far.
I don't know. I feel like they could have varied it up a little bit more with Moxie's Underdome.
Even though for me on Borderlands 1, at one point I got so OP that I started running into people who had cheat weapons, and I got a hold of a couple of cheat weapons, and that was kind of like what did it in for me for Borderlands 1. I quit playing after I got those weapons because it was just boring, because I could just insta kill everything.
Yeah. Yo, you remember Dr. Ned's Zombie Island?
Oh, Dr. Ned's Zombie Island, dude. I remember the first time I went through that, I was playing as Axton, actually, when I went through that. Not Axton. I mean, not Axton.
You mean Roland?
Brick.
Brick.
No,
How'd
I was
you mix
playing
up
as
Axton
Brick.
and Brick?
I wasn't thinking. I was thinking of Borderlands 2 for some reason.
I
don't
could
know why.
understand if you mixed Brick and who was the Gunzerker in Borderlands 2?
Nah, I don't agree with that. The Berserker and the Gunzerker are completely different. The Gunzerker uses guns, the Berserker uses his fists.
Yeah, but they're both Zerker. I understood if you messed that up. But you mixed up the Berserker from Borderlands 1 and the Commando from Borderlands 2. They're not even the complete same class. I don't know how your mind...
Sometimes I can't help it. I can't. I was thinking of Borderlands 2 at the time, so.
Yeah. In any case...
But
Yeah.
I was playing as Brick. I believe I was like level 34 when I first went in, and I went like, "Hey, this place ain't bad." And I started getting all these kinds of Jacob's weapons, and I just realized in the lore of Dr. Zed's Island is the Jacob's Foundation was founded there.
I forget,
And I
what
kinda-
does Jacob's weapons do again?
Jacobs, they shoot faster than you can pull the trigger, or if it don't die in one shot, it's not a Jacobs.
Okay.
Literally, I just stole that from the lore.
I mean, yeah, I remember that too. I remember hearing that. I just don't remember. Like, I remember Maliwan is like the elemental weapons. Tedior,
Tedior is
the exploding guns when reloading.
Throw it.
Yeah.
And they sell it.
Maliwan is the best of elemental, and then let's see here. Hyperion was literally their thing was like, the more you shoot it, the more accurate it gets, which I thought was kind of stupid, honestly.
Yeah, same.
The TDR was the throw, yeah, and I can't remember what that was. The bandit ones. The bandit one just had the most obscene amounts of ammo in them. Like that, you get a bandit gun that had like 400 rounds in one magazine. I'm like, what? Why would you possibly need this many bullets?
Allie, put your bandit upstairs.
But yeah, if you guys are definitely up for clearing out, like pushing to the end of,
Allie, remember the
Remnant.
Iridium weapons?
Oh yeah, the iridium weapons, yeah, I remember some of those. I got some of the Pearl Essence too on that game too as well. Those were the hardest to get.
I don't think Minecraft and I ever went for like guns that like you could get but you had to do insane amounts of farming for. We just like
I have. On
we got this
Borderlands
cool
2
gun. Yeah.
On Borderlands 2, I literally farmed obscene amounts of badass tokens and obscene amounts of other things. But this was back on the PlayStation 3. I don't have it on the PlayStation.
I wonder if you can
4.
port over a character from PlayStation.
You can, but I can't for some reason, because every time I go back to PlayStation 1 and try PlayStation 3 and try to port my characters over, it just won't port, and I get very mad about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can port my character over. Like I'll probably finish the DLCs for Borderlands 2.
There's one.
We finished the ones in 1.
But if
We
you
never
guys
killed-
are up for it tonight, I'm going to be going to fight the end boss again, and if you guys want to join me for the boss fight so you know how to fight him. But I'm not going to tell you how to fight him. You're going to learn.
You're just gonna sit there and watch us stumble around like a bunch of headless chickens. Yeah.
Yeah. Or instead of that, we can go to your world and we can push you to the final boss and you can learn from there.
We'll see. Actually, you know, speaking of headless chickens, there was a story that I saw that I heard on the radio on the way to work one day, where apparently on like I don't know if it was like somewhere in the world they were preparing a chicken for like cooking, and they cut its head off, but like I guess the nerves were still active or something, and the thing actually started walking around and shit, and I I just kept having flashbacks to that cadence from the military where it's like that they say that in the army, the food is mighty fine. A chicken jumped off the table and started marking time.
I don't get what that means.
Marking time is where you march in place.
And how's that supposed to do with?
Well, what he's referring to, or what were you referring to, Borderlands 2 or 1? Which one?
No, it's like I just had like a tangent when I said it. I was just wandering around like a headless chicken.
Oh.
But
by the way, Borderlands 2 does have a chicken in it. It's a giant chicken. Forget about that.
Bam can have a giant chicken.
I want to go and find and kill said giant chicken.
Yeah, you actually kill it with
With
I
fire.
can't remember his name. No, you kill it with yeah, Mr. Tord. It's Mr.
You know-
Tord.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna port over our characters from Borderlands 2 so we can finish up what we missed. Minecraft. If we can do that, definitely. I'm gonna finish. I want to finish the treasure, the one where you're playing as like a sand pirate with a sand pirate.
Oh god, that DLC.
We're not done with that one, and you know me, I am stubborn as.
That point.
I'm a.
Just nice, didn't we have to shoot off the rocket and use the rocket launcher?
Yes, yes.
And by the way, you could, if you get too OP on Remnant, by the way, you can just restart a new character. I already have another character.
Yeah, but I like being OP. Like if I can like help.
I do too, but I know what I'm doing now, so I made a new character. You know.
Yeah,
honestly,
my favorite thing to do in Remnant is like go back, you know, find people who are struggling with like the Undying King or another boss that we found difficult, and just carrying it through them. Because no matter how OP I get, I will still slip up. I will still, you know, once like the rest of my team goes down, I'm gonna like my medic instinct kicks in, and I'm gonna go down trying to revive them.
Yeah, I don't do medic until like the boss is a certain amount of distance away and all the enemies are cleared out. Like I don't like rush for that revive, because if I rush for that revive, I'm just gonna die. I just know I'm gonna, you know, die.
You know,
terribly.
there was that time I was playing with a random where he had no dragon hearts left, but he was this close to dying, and I contemplated just one-tapping him and reviving him so he had full health. And I said, nah, I already did that once by accident, so I didn't want him to kick me. And basically what happened, we got into another firefight, and somehow me and the other guy went down, and because the guy still standing doesn't have any dragon hearts, you just die immediately. And we just had to sit and watch as this guy has to like roll away from like 5 of those like swamp creatures with the tentacle arms. It was I want to say it was Minecraft, what are you doing? I want to say it was like a funny thing to watch, but like we had to run through from one end of the swamp all the way to the other again, and that was not fun.
Oh yeah. Definitely sounds like fun to me.
Yeah. I don't understand. I don't know. You know those like little not cactus, but like those swamp vine things. Like, where's the weak point on those things?
They don't have a weak spot.
Like because like just about anything.
I mean, they die faster if you shoot off their limbs. That's what you're talking about. That type of weak spot.
Wait, why? That sounded like Dead Space.
Oh yeah. It's
Hey
funny.
guys, would you like to join my world right now?
What time is it, Minecraft?
About 7:30.
Yeah, Minecraft's gonna have to go in like 20-25 minutes, so it's like I'll just play this because for some reason Minecraft isn't as big on Remnant as you or I.
Not anymore, anyway.
Well, I just have fun on it. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't play it for like, I play it like I play Dark Souls, okay?
Did you get parried? Dark Souls?
Nope.
You
I
know,
barely get parried. I usually
Dark-
do the parrying.
a thought's occurred to me. Not a whole lot of NPC regular enemies, like AI controlled enemies, parry in like Dark Souls 3. Like in Dark Souls, I'm not even sure if it's in Dark Souls 2, but like I remember in Dark Souls 1, certain enemies could parry you.
Yeah, there's certain enemies that can parry you. The dark spawns usually can.
In
Like
what?
if you're like offline, the dark spawns.
What dark spawns? Oh, you mean like the NPC invaders?
Yeah, those ones usually parry you.
I remember Holdrick. Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
Ah, no, Holdrick was the easiest of them all, though.
You can parry.
I actually. Holy Knight Holdrick. I think I still need his pyromancy, and then I think I have all the pyromancies.
Yeah, I used to have to keep slaughtering Silver Knights over and over.
Oh yeah, I
and
got
over and 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 over.
I think we get the point, Minecraft.
Over and over and over and over and over and over.
But the way you say that, though, it actually, considering the amount of cycles I've been through doing that, it actually makes sense.
I already think and got it,
Yeah, lucky you.
and now I'm using Docking Blade a lot. It's actually pretty fun.
Shit. But yeah, if one of you actually dead serious want to see what the final boss is like, you can push tonight.
Well, at some point I'm gonna see what the final boss is like. I'll get there eventually, but not right now.
I want to see a reaction to it. That's why I wanna join you.
I'm just gonna go in with like the most blah
You will give it a reaction. I gave a big reaction to it because I was super surprised.
We'll see. I mean, I've been known to have like really dry reactions to things.
And I don't know if people even knew who the heck it was.
Well, we'll see. Maybe I will. It's actually funny because like you say I'll react, but there's a good chance I might not.
Probably, you don't react much, but
Yeah.
Jesus
like
Christ, all these guys with full auto crossbows just hit like, where's my full auto crossbow?
Where are you fighting? Oh, you're in the final boss room, aren't you?
No, I'm fighting in the shrines of the immortals. They have full auto crossbows and nightmare difficulty.
Well, that sounds like a nightmare. Pun intended. Anyway. Yeah, I had some really dry reactions to stuff. Like, I'll give you an example. My driving instructor sometimes, like when I'm like driving over stuff, like for example, there's a dead squirrel on the road. He's like, "Oh, you just drove over a dead squirrel." I was like, "Okay," and I just keep on driving.
Indeed, my response would be like, "Oh, it's already dead."
And
That's what I'm doing on the road anyway.
I don't know. Someone else must have done it in.
One roadkill. Oh yeah. One time Battlefield 4 I got a double roadkill.
Oh yeah, dude. There's some moments where like I'm like trying to do something, and then I get roadkill, and I just like sit there for a moment and like, God damn it.
Accidentally roadkill someone?
No, like I'll get road killed, and it's just like, of all the times for that to happen right now, just right now.
Everything is just trying to murder me right now.
Oh, speaking of, Masai, do you play Battlefield 4?
I have Battlefield 1. I don't have Battlefield 4, sorry.
But you probably know what all the road killing stuff.
Yeah, Battlefield.
Yeah,
I kind of
I
miss
do that a
Battlefield
lot.
1.
I do that a lot on Battlefield. Like, I run around as cavalry and I would, like, stomp on people.
Yeah.
I love playing cavalry.
Yo, do you play? Have you played Operations on like Foul Fortress?
I guess I have. It's one
Yo,
of my favorite
dude.
modes to play.
Dude,
Jesus.
you
They
know,
do so much damage.
my favorite thing to do on Foul Fortress as a defender is I will prop up with like a with the Martini Henry on like the last set of objectives, and I just start popping shots on the advancing enemy, and I just watch
Fuck.
watch the kills rack up.
And I've probably assumed how much raging the enemies will be.
Yeah, because like you can find some good places to just stick your rifle out, and most people won't see you until the kill cam comes, and when they come back, they still have difficulty seeing you.
Jesus Christ, so many arrows just going into my body.
Hey, so long as it doesn't go in your knee, you'll be fine.
The knee's even worse. I remember when I used to be an adventurer like you, till I got cancer and AIDS.
Well, that went darker than I expected.
I have a dark sense of humor, so.
Yes, I mean
get
so
it?
do I, but like that was not what I was expecting.
Oh, it gets worse. I'm pretty bad for it.
Okay, let's see.
If it's not me being terrible, it's someone else. No. No reload for you.
This is this is gonna drive my OCD through the roof, but
Oh, you have OCD in Minecraft as well?
yeah, it's just Minecraft. It's just Minecraft and like maybe a little bit of Skyrim.
Yeah, it's just Minecraft for me.
Yeah, it's like I want to put like my enchantment table in, or the enchantment table in this room with all the chests, but the room is like, you need like an odd number of blocks in order to do the enchantment table the way we do it, and the freaking room is even. So like no matter what I do, there'll always be one side that it looks lopsided no matter what. So it's like I want to do it, but I can't.
So we just put it somewhere else.
Or put it on the roof. Perform witchcraft on the roof.
Now.
Alright.
I was thinking probably put out here somewhere.
Entryway?
Why is there a freaking cat rolling around?
What?
Ow! I do so much damage.
Let that cat go. Make a fine rug, cat. Damn it, it went under the tree. There it go. There it is.
Wait, let's tame it.
Cat destroyed.
Actually, if you would have tamed it, if you tame the cats, creepers won't come around.
Who needs creepers?
All the more reason for us to get the darn cat.
It made a fine rug.
You can't even make rugs in this game.
There's all our string.
Somewhere.
Found it.
I just realized, by the way, if you by the way can fight, what's her name? Nola. if you say that the queen sent you, you can fight her.
You're talking about the goat lady, the leader of the resistance?
Yep. If you tell her the queen sent you, like if you learn about the queen before you get to her, you can tell her that the queen sent you and stuff like that.
And I bet she comes with her own unique set of like
2 more pieces of strings, all I need. Do you have bones anywhere?
The ridiculous amount of scrap that comes from our nightmare mode is retarded, though.
I mean, at a certain point, what do you need scrap for? Because like
Buying galvanized iron.
Items, just items, and yeah. Why would you need galvanized iron, hardened iron now at this point?
well, after you've like maxed out all your stuff, it's not like the Ace sells Titanite cells.
Well, even if you max out your stuff, I'm pretty sure they're gonna release another DLC later. You know?
Oh, if they drop a DLC, I will buy it.
Yeah, of course, no doubt. Like, there's no dodging that.
Like, I love the game. I love the game that much. I impulse bought the game on its release price, and I loved it. Not a whole lot of games that were released can make that claim.
But I only got like literally 2 hours. So
There's a guy. Most games I usually wait till after their price tanks before I buy them, and then, like, by then, you know.
But
like,
yeah, like I said though, if both of you want to get on and try to push to the boss, I will be glad for you to come along so I can see your reaction. Because I'd love to see it. I just want to see if you know who it is and see your reaction.
I'm sure if there was a lore thing related to it, I'd probably get it.
Oh, yep. There's definitely a lore thing. It's actual lore. I did my research.
Because like right now, I'm banking that it's either Commander Ford himself or it's the previous warrior that came before us.
No, Commander Ford is no wait.
But that's what I'm betting. It's either the warrior that came before us or it's Commander Ford.
What warrior? Oh wait,
no, it's definitely not a warrior. It's definitely not a warrior.
Is it that warrior that we fought in
I don't want to spoil it. You have to find out.
Ali, what's the warrior we fought?
No, not that one. It took me a split second to realize that too. Why are you building this here in Minecraft?
Because the warrior wasn't a dreamer. Guardians are not dreamers. And the only way that the root got inside the world is by a dreamer.
So it's probably one of those dreamers that we that were in one of those audio logs. Not audio logs, but like computer diaries.
Yep. I did a lot of research in those.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to like go really look through that just because it's like I went there on stream, so I didn't want to just sit there and scroll through a bunch of text because it's boring to watch, and I just haven't had a chance to go back to it.
I mean, if people want to know what the lore is, I mean, definitely like do a video on it, like read it yourself too.
I mean,
people like that. People like that.
You know, I'm actually looking
like, as me as a person, I'd literally like to sit there and someone read the entire Dark Souls lore to me. Like, it's a Dark Souls.
I can even though like certain interpretations of Dark Souls lore is more supported by the like Minecraft are just gonna leave without telling like a proper farewell.
Bye.
Alright.
Bye, buddy.
Alright, YouTube. Minecraft's gone, so I guess I'll just close out this stream on my own. This has been Alloway. This has been Alloway Pass. This has been another I will figure out a more consistent way of doing an outro soon. But that'll be it for us. This has been Alloy and Minecraft.
That's all, folks.
Oh, that's copyright. I need to find a place to exit.
That was actually copyright. His voice was spot on.
And I'll just stand here in front of our altar.
That's all, folks.
Alright, well, anyway. Alright, YouTube, that'll be it for us. This has been Alloy and Minecraft, signing off. Also guest starring Dark Messiah.
Hey.
Alright.